has FIFA actually priced out the actual football fun?
Yes.
Because is anyone here going to be paying over $1,000 for a group stage game?
Now, New York and New Jersey have sued FIFA because they are being left with
a bill.
Was it a $400 million dollar bill for transit? And then they're saying they cannot take that bill, so they want to give that bill to commuters. So a $10 ride is turning into a $120 ride.
God damn.
For the bus.
Son of a twang, guys.
But unfortunately, the grid is what's making it like this.
I think I think in my purview, it's not even the grid. I think it is the climate, political climate.
About when it comes to the tickets, tickets the World Cup. We know that in Qatar 2022, the most expensive tickets were like $1,600 front seats. But now over here, tickets are starting at there's some tickets that are starting at around
$1,600.
But kuna tickets are 6,000.
Correct.
Kuna tickets are 11,000 with something called dynamic pricing, and then front row seats at the final are going for over $30,000. I don't even know who's gonna be paying for those. The cheapest seat at the US opener, which is about to go down right now as we speak,
it's probably just started.
Is over $1,000, and tickets. Tickets might, I don't know that the stadium imejaa. For those who are watching the game, please tell us kama stadium
imejaa. It imejaa. Okay. Imejaa to the brink, but imejaa. It's well attended.
But haiko capacity. Na ini US game. I would love to see random games. Sa kama game ya leo ya Canada na Bosnia. I don't know who watched it. No, but that was in Canada.
Haiko kwa imejaa.
Yeah, that's in Canada. That's not in the US. Haiko imejaa. So that means hata hizi game nyingi za US pia hazitakuwa zimejaa.
We shall see.
Like
I mean, of course,
it's
also still early. It's also still
the
early.
US games, I wouldn't be surprised if they're full.
Yes, the US games will be full, but I'm talking about the random games. Kama hiyo Canada versus Bosnia-Herzegovina.
They'll be full with
people.
You
know, right now the South Africa versus Czechia game has tickets worth 245.
Yes.
245. Zimeshuka mpaka 245.
Zinashuka.
Now, so wait, your game iko wapi? Your game bado iko Mexico?
No.
Iko Atlanta.
Yeah, that's in Atlanta.
Oh, wow. So tickets in
Atlanta on the 18th.
Is it on Thursday or Wednesday?
On Thursday, yes,
yeah,
on the 18th.
Thursday.
So then this must be a very good opportunity to go watch those games.
The key to it is this. You are buying them for that week off. Because if you go for tickets the next week, sasa uko 1,400.
No, next week bado utapata the expensive price.
So
the thing is, you have to be...
unaicheza as it comes.
Unaicheza as it comes.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to be ready, like ukipata unae pia
yes.
So where you're going to get caught on is on flights
and hotels,
accommodation.
Yes.
So hapa hii situation, Mika, has FIFA actually priced out the actual football fun?
Yes.
Because is anyone here going to be paying over $1,000 for a group stage game?
Very few people are going to do that.
Well, at least as guys we would pay, and it's a once in 4 years or even maybe 80 opportunity.
It's once in a lifetime. Haitarudi in US in our lifetime.
It's come twice.
But where ulikuwa hapa?
So, but I'm just saying the opportunities are there now because we are global citizens.
Yeah.
However, what it's going to cost you is where you're like, okay, where do I draw the line?
No, Japana, it's actually cheaper to go watch it outside of America. It's nada kwenda kuona concert outside of America is cheaper.
But that's
than
no.
The
But
thing is,
I'm agreeing with you.
Hold on a minute. A World Cup, usually, a World Cup when it goes to a country, it's supposed to benefit from that country and also benefit that country.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
And usually they try to make the tickets affordable for the people of that country.
Yeah, the locals. Yeah.
In that, this World Cup, we know that a lot of kids play soccer in America.
Yes.
A lot of them.
Yes, it's a whole...
But then there's a gap between when they get around 13 to 16, 15, because there's hakuna academies mingi. So hapo interest yao utoka hapo. But then a lot of these kids who play, the younger ones, right? I believe everybody here who was a kid who can run and kick. Amempeleka summer camp ya kupiga mpira, akapiga mpira na mguu. Like they've interacted with soccer. Well, if you give these kids a chance to go and see, because most of the real soccer fans ni watoto wadogo na wazazi wao walikuwa nao wakienda kucheza hizo makinini zao.
Yeah.
Because hao ndo wengi wanaanza kuona mtu anaweza kusema ana mtoto, wazazi wengi wanasema kwamba wamejua ball juu watoto wao. Mtoto wao anamwambia mimi napenda Haaland, anaanza who's Haaland, because I speak to people at work, young mothers at work, who's Haaland, he plays for this team, wanamuonesha, anaanza kugoogle, the next thing yeye anakuja na kwamba did you watch the games, you unashanga unaanza kuona games gani, kumbe nini interest ya kutaka kubond na mtoto wake. Those are the people who are supposed to be able to go and watch these games. They have been priced out.
Now, to add on to what Mika is saying, I think I don't know if you guys were aware that there's a time Gianni
Infantino
is an infant because of his reasoning. He was trying to justify the high prices in State 2. And he was saying that he vigorously defended the 26 World Cup ticket prices, arguing they are comparable to major North American sports. He cited an average ticket price of under $500 and a $60 entry-level price, asserting these are the lowest for any major American sport during the playoffs.
So wait, $500? So I'm not understanding. If these tickets are in the thousands, how?
He was giving you that where up and your
average.
Yeah.
Like now, for example, when you're going for the NFL, if you're going for a playoff game,
hockey, just
hockey,
any sport,
whatever,
just think it's
going to be around that.
Yeah.
That's what he was. And very many people like, okay, you're pressing people out because
you guys have to realize one thing. Did you guys know that there are cities which refuse to host the World Cup?
Oh, I did not know that.
No,
hey,
that
tell
I
us
did not
about.
know.
Hey,
please, do tell.
Hey, how come you've not told us these things?
There are cities like Chicago who did the math and they were like, no.
The math is not
actually
mathing.
Come to think of it. Why
was
like Soldier Field?
Math how? Like
no.
Madafu ya say, I think.
Because remember, most of them, like you see now, New York and New Jersey have sued FIFA because they are being left with
a bill.
Was it a $400 million bill for transit? And then they're saying they cannot take that bill, so they want to give that bill to commuters. So a $10 ride is turning into a $120 ride.
Ah, damn.
For the bus.
So that the 400 million can be recouped.
And
this will be just commuters during World Cup.
No, but the governor of Jersey said, hell no. And sued FIFA and said, no, that's your bill. That's not ours. So you see, the math, there's a lot of voodoo math that is going on. So for the ticket is because FIFA were promised, if you come to America, you'll make a certain amount of money.
But who promised them? Because
that's my point.
The reason I'm asking Mika,
who negotiated the deal?
now, but here's a question. But at how at FIFA, you cannot compare, like pricing for American sports like playoffs, because number one, Americans don't watch soccer. Soccer is not the number one sport.
No. It's
in
not
America.
The number one sport.
So when you start comparing, it's an American is more likely to pay more money for a playoff, playoff American football game than pay $2,000 to go watch a World Cup soccer game.
Let me see if Mika is going to go where I'm going.
There's something you're missing.
Let me see what Mika is going to say.
Yeah.
Number one is that the World Cup is not about ball, if you figure to Americans. It's about a world showcase. Americans love big, amazing things, sparkling.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are showcase of an event that happens once in a few blue moon. You get all these superstars coming here, right? The hype of it is sold. So they will buy into the hype.
Yes.
The American market buys into the hype so much. Also remember that they are fanatics. There is a Brazilian man who's cashing his 400k kuja kwa Brazil ikienda final. Hiyo ndio kitu amepanga yake. Hiyo ndio alikuwa na save hiyo pesa for World Cup.
Okay.
Kuna English, kuna Euro, kuna. So they are fanatics who travel with these teams. The people who travel with these teams and they have planned wamepanga, they'll spend this money. So the appetite for it is there. Now the American market makes it worse because the American market likes to feed that appetite. There's a reason why going for a Beyonce show in DC is going to cost you $400. While you go for that same show in Paris, it's going to cost you $60. Unaona kuna hiyo difference kwa sababu ya market of what how the American market is set up. So FIFA hao wakiuziwa na wakapigiwa madhafu ilikuwa ina make sense.
Na
the cities who are told that when the World Cup is coming, hotels mtaongeza bei kwa hivi, mtatax hivi, mtafanya hivi. Walikubali pia wakakubali wakasema yes, tutakubali.
Tunapata update USA just scored. Update USA just scored.
Well, actually it's an own goal, but carry on.
Mika,
they scored.
So I think there was a lot of promises that were made, a lot of maths that were made. Can this World Cup be profitable without hurting the fans? Yes, a lot. It can be profitable a lot without hurting the fans. But unfortunately, the greed is what's making it like this.
I think I think in my purview, it's not even the greed. I think it is the climate, political climate, CBP, and what has been happening in terms of immigration and La Migra. Because that has really, because again, when you look or when you're in the mtandao ya social media, people are saying, I'm gonna spend all this money.
Correct.
Arrive here, maybe not even be allowed in because of how I look, or even if I arrive and I enter,
or because of my social media.
That is one. But even before you get social media, you come here and you get profiled on your way to the stadium. When proclamations are being made that people will be, CBP is going to be at the games.
Correct.
Looking for people who are illegal here.
Correct.
What's to stop them? Because we've had stories of American citizens being detained. We had a story recently of an American citizen being detained for 25 days. Even with her having proof of citizenship.
Yeah, because
she was released after 25 days.
Well, 25 times 70 a day. You have to make
no. So again, it's that in itself is going to affect the atmosphere of football. We're in so many soccer groups, and most guys are saying, we're not feeling the anticipation. We're not feeling the anticipation, the electricity, the anticipation, the excitement of World Cup.